Page 23, Bugle Call. At the top of the page, again, they're asking which lines are similar or the same. It's up to you. If you can look at the music and figure it out, great. If you have to wait until you learn it, that's fine too. But eventually you can consider which lines are the similar or the same. I don't have a lot to talk about that. You can do that, or your teacher can help you with it. We have treble and bass clef. We got one sharp again, so all the F's are sharp. Okay, so it's called the key of G. We haven't really had G's yet, but remember one flat, the B flat was the key of F? Made no sense. Well, this is one sharp is the key of G. Makes no sense, but just keep it in mind. It'll come together. We're giving you bits and pieces to the overall picture, and we're slowly going to give you enough bits and pieces you'll be able to put it together. Or we'll help you put it. We, meaning me, unless you have a teacher. Your teacher can help you. Then it's 2/4 time, so we're only counting to 2, and we're counting quarter notes. But we have eighth notes everywhere. So that is 1 and 2 and. Remember we put an and in between the number? 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and. Don't you just love it? But again, you're only counting at the beginning to when you learn it. After you know the rhythm, you don't count it anymore. You feel the rhythm. Let's take it one hand at a time. Connect everything. We'll do all the staccato and junk later. Just get the notes and the rhythm and the fingering and all that. So the right hand, you're here. G position. It's 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1. So go through that. Third line down and the third measure over where the C sharps are. We're going to use the same finger for the C sharp as the C natural. We're just going to use here. So it's 1 and 2. And remember that sharp is good for the rest of the measure. So that other C is still C sharp. So yeah. So again, it's 1 and 2 and 1 and rest and so forth. And the left hand, you have a G and a D at the same time. Just lower the hand down. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and. That's all it does for the first two lines. Then go down to the third line. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. That's kind of tricky when you do that here. But you're going to actually very common in piano, so work on this. Connect them all. Make them even. You don't have to go that fast. Just the point is connect them. And then at the end of the third line, you have a C and a D, except the C has a sharp in front of it, so it's a C sharp and a D. So it's here. Oh, that's not. I need more coffee for that one. That's what it is. That's what they wrote. It's not my fault. They did it. It's here. And then the last line, you're back to your G and D again. Try to put the hands together. What happens? Well, it's 1, 2, something like that. Let's go down to the third line because it's different. Here. 1 and 2 and. Doesn't sound real wonderful, but again, that's written in the music. That's what it is. And once you can kind of get the hands playing together and you get rid of the hesitations because it has to be a steady beat, then put in the articulation. That is the slurs and staccatos and stuff. And the right hand, you're slurring first. Connect these. And second measure, staccato, a nice light wrist staccato. The quarter note's not staccato, just that. And connect. And then lift up before you go on. So forth. So put in that. And the left hand is pretty much staccato all the way short. I'm on the key and I'm just bouncing off. Each time I'm bouncing off. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2, like that. 1 and 2 and. See, you're doing staccato but connected. Isn't that fun? Oh, yeah. Third line down, you connect these. You lift up. It's like taking a breath. Here. 2, 1, and. Staccato there. Don't connect this and this. Lift up here just before you play that. Again, it's like taking a breath. 1 and 2 and. So forth. When you can get the staccatos, and that may take a while because you're doing different things in the hands. But once you can do that, then try thinking about the dynamics. They don't give you a lot. It's just loud, forte at the beginning, and that's the melody, wherever it is. This left hand, keep it soft. So forth. And that's really all they give you. Just stay. You're not going to stay exactly that. Once you get to know the music and you start feeling this music, you can feel a little louder and softer. If you feel it, do it. Feel it. Play that way. Now, speed-wise, lively, that's not a speed, but that's okay. Remember, a lot of times at the beginning where the tempo is, the speed, it's not a speed, it's a mood. And from the mood, you decide what speed. If it's lively, how fast is that? Well, how fast would you sing it? However fast you'd sing it, it's not how fast the beat is, that's not important. It's the flow of the piece. What's in the piece, all these eighth notes, how fast are they going to go? It's going to be different for different people. And that's one of the beauties of music, is it's different for different people. It's not one set way of doing it. But what you decide lively is, then the notes got to be even and they have to be accurate. So don't go faster than that. I like to play it with you very slowly to double check the notes and the rhythms. I will do the slurring and staccatos, not doing any dynamics. There isn't really any given anyway. So I'll give us 2 counts because it's in 2/4 time. So let's try it together. Just make sure we have the right notes and rhythms and so forth. Ready and go and 1 and 2 and. And